All right, we're moving on now to question 4. You've got my face back. I don't know if that's a good thing. And this was the trig equation. Now I'm going to do this algebraically, but then also show you how to do it on the graphics calculator. But we'll do it algebraically first. So what we have to do is rearrange this equation here. We want to solve 2 sine 2x plus root 3 equals 0 because we're after the zeros. So therefore, it's not sine 2x, is it? Hang on. It's sine x. And that'll actually make the problem easier. So we get sine x equals minus root 3 on 2. There are various ways you can find out what x is. One is just use any old calculator, but we'll bring in here the unit circle. Now we know that on the unit circle the sine is the y value, so we're looking for a y value that is minus root 3 on 2, and we can see it's there at 4 pi on 3, so x is equal to 4 pi on 3. But is that the only place where we have a y value of minus root 3 on 2? Going around, we've got a y value here of minus root 3 on 2, which is at 5 pi on 3. So that's another possible answer. Now, we know that it's periodic, the sine, so we add 2 pi to each of those. K2 pi. So every full circle will get another answer. So we have to consider the domain here. How many of them fall, of the infinite amount of answers fall within that domain? Well, we're going to add 2 pi to each one. And if we get an answer inside that domain, that's a valid answer. If it's outside, well, then we discard it. How do we add 2 pi to 4 pi on 3? Well, the easiest thing to do, we know with fractions we need a common denominator. So 2 pi, if we're going to have a denominator of 3, is 6 pi on 3. So we're just going to add 6 to these numbers. So x will be 4 pi on 3, 5 pi on 3. Then we add 6 to 4 pi, which is 10 pi on 3. Adding 6 to 5 is 11 pi on 3. Then adding 6 again to 10 is 16 pi on 3. But that's over 4 pi. 12 pi on 3 is 4 pi, so we discard that one there. So the answer is x equals 4 pi on 3, 5 pi on 3, 10 pi on 3, and 11 pi on 3. All right, back in a jiffy with the graphics calculator. All right, here we are with the graphics calculator. Now we just want to be in run mode. So we go into that. Looks like it's already been put in. Must be from a previous, but let's just go back and do it again. So where do you go? Well, you can see the solutions are, let's do that first then. The negative ones are not in the domain, and there we are, 4 pi on 3, 5 pi on 3, 10 pi on 3, and 11 pi on 3. All right, so how do we do that? We have to go into and find solve n. Now, from memory, I think it's in options, calc, solve n, F5. Possibly other ways to get there. And then we put in our equation, which is 2 sine x sine x plus root 3 equals, remember, is down here, equals 0. And then close off the brackets and then hit execute. Tells us there's more than one solution, that's right. And there they are there. Now to get them, you scroll back up over it, so you get that, and right before you scroll along, and there's our solutions. 4 pi and 3, 5 pi and 3, 10 pi and 3, 11 pi and 3. Make sure your graphics calculator is in radians for this stuff. Okay, that's question 4.